Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? Great people, great wrestling fans. Appreciate all the love and support. All glory to God. Now, look, I don't normally ask for anything because y'all do such a phenomenal job when it comes to my videos. And, I appreciate everything. I just want to go ahead and throw this out there. Shout out to AEW for a great pay-per-view at AEW Revolution. I do read the comments. I might not respond to all of them, but I do read the comments. Somebody asked for Moxley and Takeshita. Here you go. I do ask y'all, though, if it gets there, because the algorithm has been a little bit different for you, boy, when it comes to the uploading. It is what it is. Things happen, right? And no, I do not get paid for doing these videos, these AEW videos. I do this for the love of the game and for people that love AEW. And I seen somebody in the comment section as well in one of the videos and said they can't wait to see Dynamite. So AEW, Tony Khan, I'm doing something for y'all. You know what I'm saying? People are starting to love wrestling again. Shout out to y'all. But all I ask is just, just like it 10 times. That's it. Just like it 10 times. Somebody, if we get 10 likes, I will have the Andrade and Bandino match because somebody else asked for that match. So that's all I need. That's all I want to ask. Let's go ahead and get into the action. Hope I wasn't too long. Let's get into the action. Appreciate all the love and support. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel because this is what we do here. We react to wrestling. We talk about wrestling. And we love wrestling. So all glory to God. Let's get into it. I ain't going to say nothing else. Let's go ahead and watch this great match.
Why do you think this favors Takeshita? Well, because if it didn't have that time limit, then the champion would have that advantage. Take away the time limit, take away the advantage. Therefore, the challenger in a much better position.
All right, let's see if that... And to Nigel's point, Tony, Takeshita, as we mentioned, the last man to pin Jon Moxley in a professional wrestling match. Takeshita believes that he was robbed of the Continental Championship because of that screwdriver employed by Kazuchika Okada in their semifinal round match.
Takeshita highly motivated as well. Still a member of the Don Callis family, but was adamant that Don Callis didn't do any more damage to Jon Moxley recently. He wanted to prove he could beat him one-on-one without any help.
In their 5 previous meetings, Jon Moxley has scored 3 victories. Takeshita won, and then the time limit draw in Sydney, Australia. They spent more than 1 hour and 20 minutes in the ring together, one-on-one. And this one could go all night. There must be a winner here in Los Angeles.
Right, and during that record, Moxley won the first 3 matches between those two. So Takeshita's managed to come back against Moxley. Tonight would be the crowning jewel for Takeshita.
And Nigel, I would argue that Moxley scored those 3 victories on Takeshita. Well, Takeshita was still finding his sea legs here in the United States. He had established himself in Japan, uprooted his life, moved to the U.S., and was still trying to acclimate to All Elite Wrestling. Moxley succeeded then, but thus far, since Takeshita's acclimated, he's had the champ's number.
Yeah, you can certainly understand why it took a while for Takeshita to really find his feet. But he's had a few title reigns under his belt since that victory. Oh, wow. He certainly looks as confident as I've ever seen him.
Hammerthrow reverse. Takeshita on the move, ducking under the attack from Moxley. Takeshita.
Wow, Larry. Oh.
Moxley, the leader of the Death Riders. We just saw how vicious the Death Riders are, what they're willing to do to maintain an advantage. God, we don't need to talk too long about Moxley's history. Don Callis has the visible scars of what Moxley is able to do.
Oh.
Moxley, though, gouging the eyes of Takeshita.
Yeah, it's a great way to get out of that, no doubt.
Think about the Death Riders having Ronda Rousey as an associate.
That game changer. If Marina Shafir wasn't dangerous enough, baddest woman on the planet. I tell you, if Megan Bayne and Lena Cross don't take the AEW Women's Tag Team titles tonight, I could see them become part of the Death Riders very soon.
I agree with that, Nigel. Thinking the same thing about Rousey and Marina, but look.
Just two
And John
alphas,
Moxley
man.
just staggers back and comes forward.
And this match thus far has been a striking battle. Takeshita, scores, connects, and John Moxley staggered.
Oh yeah, thought twice about staying in there and getting another one.
Made that
Yeah,
Moxley,
I mentioned it
Moxley
earlier,
out the ring.
close up to Renee Paquette, talking to her husband, John Moxley, about this matchup. Moxley talked about how he knew Takeshita could beat him. Perhaps Moxley has as much respect for Takeshita as anyone he's ever faced.
A hell of a kick delivered by Konosuke Takeshita into the jaw of John Moxley. Over Moxley!
Oh!
Suicida Takeshita hard into the barricade.
John Moxley taking a big risk there during the Continental Classic, injuring his ankle. I'm pretty sure it's not 100%. He certainly had to be very cautious the way he landed the dive there.
Now Moxley, I thought for a moment, used the chair as a weapon, instead seating Takeshita on the chair, raking the face, and landing a boot of his own into the jaw of the challenger.
John Moxley is unbelievable in the violence that he can throw out, the things that he can do. You know, we were heading to this event. John was talking to TV Insider and said there is no end to point in this. I'm realizing that more and more as time goes on, you just keep getting better and learning and involving, or you die.
Renee's got to be upset. Moxley has committed to pro wrestling as anything else in his life.
Now Moxley taking the high ground, raining the right hands down on the head of the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita. Now Takeshita went to gouge the eyes of Moxley for the escape, and Moxley
Oh, he biting him again.
at playing this game than Takeshita is.
I think that was right. It was right
That
above the
Moxley
eye.
did a lot of stuff.
But it is the previously damaged eye. I don't know if you called it slight mouse or a bit of a black eye. The left eye, I think it's from Takeshita's match with Castagnoli.
Oh, and Takeshita came down, hobbled on that ankle, and now Moxley seizing on it.
Took advantage of that knee really quick.
Well, kind of ironic after I mentioned Moxley suffering damage to his leg.
And Takeshita, it doesn't take much to roll an ankle, to jam a knee. Whatever it was, John Moxley sensed the opportunity. Now, a variety of options available for the champion. You mentioned the damage, the shiner on the eye of Takeshita, created by Claudio Castagnoli. Now Moxley attacking the limb, the left leg of Takeshita.
Right now, Moxley's in complete control of this. Look.
He gonna
and he knows it. You can see the face of Moxley.
So enjoying his handiwork. So you said that Takeshita has challenged him more than anyone before to the core of his pro wrestling soul.
But Moxley, when he got to the ropes, he dropped you. He said, "Come on, get up." There's nobody like John Moxley, gentlemen.
John Moxley, of course, won the 2025 Continental Classic, but Konosuke Takeshita made history, finishing the group stage undefeated, 4 wins in a time limit draw.
Stephanie back here.
Beaten.
That dragon screw, oh my, that'd be nasty.
Competitor thus far in the Continental Classic.
That dragon screw coming a mile away.
Takeshita unable to avoid it nonetheless.
Oh, okay.
Simple single leg Boston crab.
The knee planted in the lower back of Takeshita, anchoring the challenger to the mat. Takeshita trying to bow up on the elbows, but Moxley steps over now.
Finally stepping the whole way through. Oh, that's the reason why.
Ooh!
Whose version?
And blood rushing to the head. Oh my God.
Instead of the neck. Right now, Takeshita desperately reaching out for the bottom rope because the knee got to be some kind of ligament damage, perhaps. Maybe the meniscus. I'm not a doctor. I don't pretend to be one.
The lunge to the bottom rope, relief for Konosuke Takeshita, but Moxley now feeling that this match may be in hand.
Commanding presence as Moxley, the archetypal predator, Looking perhaps for some kind of pile driver. Interesting strategy though. He had been focusing on the leg. Now the head or neck. Whoa.
Takeshita using his legs, using his core to reverse Moxley. When Moxley hung on. Sunset flip. Takeshita.
Ooh. Oh, he caught him though.
Moxley had it.
Figure 4.
He was prepared, and now the figure 4 leg lock, center of the ring.
That's what you call doing your homework, gentlemen. Every match that Takeshi's had in AEW, every match Jon Moxley's had in AEW is there for the opponent to scout and watch and look and learn. And Jon Moxley did that time.
Yeah, no question that Jon Moxley is a student of the game, will always remain such. We talked about him training earlier, the former UFC heavyweight champion, Josh Barnett, picking up some nuance.
And Takeshita through gritted teeth.
Second time.
Makes a dive.
IWGP heavyweight champion has had to touch the ropes to break a hold.
Moxley got a big advantage
Both
right
of
now
these
in
men,
this match.
former IWGP World Heavyweight Champions in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Takeshita wants to show tonight.
Just show that little sign
not
of
only is he the
gimpy
better
when he
man, not
jumped off.
only
Moxley
can he
attacked it
defeat
ever
Jon
since.
Moxley for the Continental Championship, but he wants to also show that he has surpassed the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada.
Strong rivalry between two of the Japanese contingent in the Don Callis family.
Moxley was looking for the Death Rider, or perhaps the paradigm shift, but Takeshita, even with the damage done to his knee. Goes over and drives Moxley down.
Right on the left knee.
Oh, he rolled him back up.
This isn't going to help.
Takeshita
Ooh.
German suplex. Moxley up to his big shotgun drop kick, but Takeshita.
Dang. Oh. Okay.
To the jaw of the champion.
Okay.
And Moxley
Maybe waking up now.
Maybe
waking up now.
And Takeshita laid him out.
But the challenger slow to follow up. Take a look here. First of all, Moxley did everything he could to protect his neck. At the same time as Takeshita did everything he could to protect his knee, but there was no way of protecting against that impact. Or stay tuned, incoming that.
Here we go.
And now
Here we
back to
go.
live action. Champion and challenger alike to a vertical position. This is how this match began, Tony. A striking battle in the center of the ring, but Takeshita feeling the effects of all the punishment.
Yeah, that last strike, Nigel, was the one.
It got Takeshita flush.
Jesus.
Spaghetti legs, but somehow, whoa, the challenger back to the feet. Here we go.
Jon Moxley, no one can take a punch or a blow like Jon Moxley. It's almost as if, Nigel, it motivates him.
Oh, sleeper. Mox really just taking his time. Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb. And I think Moxley knows. I think Moxley knows, like, bro, I don't want to get in this type of battle with Takeshita. I want to slow the pace down.
Be as it may, Tony, take a look at the champion has rolled to the
Half-court
apron.
offense.
He's
We're
hurt.
not doing
He's
the fast
aware
break,
that his
bro. We're
title
doing
is
half-court.
in jeopardy.
Takeshita's best chance yet
Takeshita wanna
tonight.
go fast break.
But Moxley more than equal to the task. But now the challenger with the advantage. Moxley once again returns to the eye.
Oh no.
Stomping on the fingers. And Takeshita.
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
I look, he would have been mad if he was out here for this stuff.
Oh, Moxley escapes to the relative safety of the ring, but Moxley
to that
is
knee.
stopped straight to the knee. Now Moxley face first into the apron.
Now that one, yeah. That one was nasty.
Well, the ankle holding up pretty well for the Continental Champion, Jon Moxley, who earlier I caught him adjusting some
I mean,
kind of
Takeshita
strap.
really hasn't had any offense
One of the
besides
reasons
that,
why driving the foot
that modified
down
tombstone
ahead of his
and come
opponent.
around back with that reverse
Takeshita
Alabama slam and
surreptitiously
then just forearms, man. A couple
falling
kicks.
to the outside for a little
Knox
bit
is
of
really
respite.
taking over this whole
Referee Paul
match.
Turner delivering the 10 count on the floor.
I saw that adjustment too of that boot. He's doing it again right now.
And Moxley, he will retain the championship in the event of a countout on Takeshita. As Takeshita holding that left eye.
Oh.
Well, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me.
Takeshita bleeding from that left eye.
And if they said it on the commentary, I cannot hear the commentary. I cannot hear the commentary. I muted it. Oh, that was nasty.
1, 2, 3.
Into the jaws of death.
You're not kidding. Surge of energy.
Staying away from the light.
Nigel, it could have been that the pooling of the blood on the left
Moxley,
eye.
no, man, he was playing with his
Takeshita,
food,
that
man.
may have ruptured when Takeshita's
Opening up
face
more of that
was
wound.
driven in by that stomp.
That's certainly a possibility again, and I want to play. Oh, vicious headbutts right to the damaged body part. And Jon Moxley has shown over a storied career how dangerous he is exactly for
He
this
gonna keep
reason.
dominating
He finds
Takeshita,
an
bro.
injury
What the
and
heck?
He focuses on it. He picks a body part apart of something sadistic.
He ain't bleeding that much.
Coming from, but the DNA
Just a
evidence is
little
all
bit.
over the
We'll
face
just,
of the challenger.
Repeated fist and then repeated headbutts. And Moxley turns around slowly and almost gesturing for him to get up.
Moxley lives for the taste of iron. It's Takeshita, former Olympic level decathlete, here starting to lose a little bit of blood, but finding some motivation, some of that Bushido fighting spirit. Ooh.
Takeshita, though, very unsteady on his feet as he delivers those elbows. Moxley, a left, a right. Takeshita trying to cover up and just a hockey fight breaking up.
Oh, good body shot that time by Mox.
Time for it a second time.
Looking for that power driver again.
Places the hands through the legs.
Oh!
Even more downward impact on the head and neck. 1, 2, Takeshita. A potent kick out by Takeshita, but Moxley.
You see how Moxley just
immediately into
attacking.
position with a crossface.
He's not letting up. He knows. I
bridging
cannot let
submission
Takeshita
of
get
sorts.
any breathing room,
A
man.
neck
This
crank,
dude
perhaps.
is tough.
Again, he
bro.
could have learned some very effective submissions
though,
from
from
Josh
that
Barnett
Bulldog.
earlier today.
But Takeshita, perhaps Moxley's hand slick with the blood of the challenger. He was able to extricate himself.
Yeah, that is a very good point, Escalation. I thought the same thing. You slipped it out. Turns around. Moxley now is going to get a head of steam.
Whoa, you heard that impact. Takeshita
Oh.
felt it.
Takeshita, just do it again.
Takeshita absorbs the impact and whoa!
Yikes.
Now Takeshita.
Takeshita turn.
on the move. Moxley baited him in. Takeshita.
Oh!
Takeshita.
How about that? A lariat down on one knee.
It was a lariat as he ducked at the same time to avoid Jon Moxley's. That was thinking ahead.
Now Takeshita jumping
Woo!
knee in between the shoulder
It might be
blades.
Takeshita's moment now. He might be able to
The
get to him.
jumping
Oh, there
knee
you go.
passed down to Konosuke Takeshita by Jun Akiyama, who in turn had it passed down to him by the master, Jumbo Tsuruta.
Whoa, look at this. Way up there.
Oh, he biting Moxley now.
Unleashing his ferocious side on Jon Moxley.
Now, high angle. Moxley clinging on for dear life.
Woo!
The jumping knee, perhaps not the only thing passed down by Jun Akiyama. The exploder from the ropes as Takeshita.
Look at that knee.
Drive knee, 1, 2. Moxley.
I'd like to see a replay of that. That was as close, but wait a second. Just watch first of all. Super exploder, but back inside the action continues.
Takeshita.
Oh, that cutter was nasty.
Fire. Moxley was ready for it.
Oh!
Well, that picture tells 1,000 stories.
Does it ever?
Oh, he ate that cutter.
There he goes.
Come here.
The elbow strike. The Larry Moxley weaves under.
Great counter by Moxley. Wow. John Moxley. Man, what an individual. What a wrestler.
But Moxley, you could see the fatigue, the physical toll of this match on Moxley. He was not able to capitalize on the paradigm shift with a pinfall attempt.
The chant of AEW
What happened here?
erupts around the arena.
Ref still
A show
counting.
of respect, willing both champion and challenger back to their feet, back into this fight.
That's
We have
fighting.
no time limit in
Fighting.
this Continental
He's a warrior
Championship
tonight.
match.
Moxley
It can go on. It will
been
go on
punishing him the
for
whole
as
night.
long as it takes. But as
I think we're in the
Takeshita
fourth quarter.
continues to lose blood, his body loses oxygen. And without oxygen, the challenger cannot fight. It behooves him.
Oh yeah, here we go.
This as quickly.
Ooh, big suplex. Oh, Moxley up though. He with his own. Uh-oh. Woo! Come on with it. Oh, oh.
Backdrop driver.
The no selling is here. Big clothesline. Not a one.
That was Takeshita showing Moxley what he's made of. One count after that exchange? Are you kidding me?
We have
Nobody wants to give up, man. Nobody wants to give
the
up.
20-minute mark of this match.
And normally that would be it,
Here's
right?
the selling. Here we
On
go.
a TV show, but on the pay-per-view, little bit different. No time limit.
Typically 60-minute time limit on pay-per-view for Continental Championship matches.
Moxley got it up in the air.
Tonight,
Everybody
that is out
duck.
the window.
The champion takes aim at the challenger.
I think Moxley saying it's
Moxley,
over.
maybe think a Death Rider here to catch the
Oh, beautiful.
Rattles the jaw of the champion.
Is that Raging Fire? Ooh. That knee. That knee.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. Talking about 2.999999.
Escapes the Raging Fire, the first man to ever do so.
A 1-for-1, both champion and challenger with an
Gotta dig deep,
extremely
Takeshita.
near fall there.
Takeshita's got to be wondering what it's
Outside
going to
here.
take.
Tony,
Holding on tight.
Takeshita is stunned by that, but Los Angeles, the world, is stunned by that. The
Is
resilience,
he exposing the knee?
fortitude of John Moxley.
He exposed the knee.
Takeshita lowering that knee pad like that Wagamama. The running knee strike with the
Oh, the knee.
Moxley, the stop to the patella, and now turning him around, the double underhook.
Oh, that's it.
1, 2,
What? Boy, hey, the way he delivered that one, that was tough. Damn. Well, what you gonna do, Mox? He like these people going crazy.
There is nothing
Oh,
like
man.
an AEW pay-per-view, and there
No
is
quitting these
nothing
boys, I'm
like
telling you.
John Moxley.
Nigel, we will gladly sell you the whole seat, but you will only need the edge.
On up top,
John
man.
Moxley, undaunted, continues. Looks perhaps an avalanche Death
Oh.
Rider.
Oh! Now that's it. Boy, he dropped him on his head. That's it.
Bet your house.
2.
Call me homeless.
What?
Oh my God! How's this going to end?
What? Damn. Takeshi. Dang.
At this rate, we could be here well after midnight, and Moxley and Takeshita could still be battling.
Moxley navigating through
Okay, he got him in the sleeper
looking for
now.
some
Like,
kind of shot.
Moxley's like, hey, bro, come on, man.
Takeshita
Come
doing
on,
his best to
man.
hand fight to prevent a rear naked choke. And if Moxley can get the right arm under,
Defiant Takeshita.
Oh, he flipped them off.
but to trap the right arm with his leg, it's exactly the way to do it.
Oh.
And now the neck clearly game
Completely exposed.
He got both hands. He got both hands and it. He got, oh yeah, he might be over it. He might be over it, guys.
Look at the expression. The face is slapping Takeshita.
That's it, bro. Ain't nowhere else he can go. Hell of a match. Hell of a match. That man Moxley took over the whole match. Takeshita had some moments. Good match. Good match, though. Let me know what y'all think. Appreciate all the love and support. Again, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Just need 10 likes. I know that's a lot. 10 likes, I know that's a lot, but that's all I'm asking. Till next time, all glory to God and stay dangerous.